What's up? I'm Lydia Bailey, and there are at least 10 reasons why your photos aren't sharp. In this video, we're going to do some troubleshooting using the process of elimination. At the end of the video, download the free PDF checklist. Number 1, camera shake. While this may be stating the obvious, if you can't hold your camera correctly, then your images are going to be blurry. To do this, you'll need to have your elbows close by your side and the viewfinder up by your eye, forming a human tripod. Then, you need to make sure that your legs are spread wide, making another triangular shape. Number 2, shutter speed. This is the time that the camera shutter is open and the sensor is exposed to light. However, in a low light situation, or if your subject is moving too fast, a handheld shutter speed may be too slow for shooting. A shutter speed faster than 1/60th of a second will be necessary in these situations. Any slower than that and you will definitely need a tripod. Number 3, focus. If your camera automatically focuses on the background, then the main subject of the image will be blurry. Take control of the camera, select a suitable mode such as spot focus, and then lock in that focus on your camera. Number 4, focal length. When you zoom into a scene, this means the details of the scene are enlarged. This also means any minor movement on the camera will be exaggerated. So use the reciprocal rule. If you have zoomed the lens to a focal length of 100 millimeters, then make sure the shutter speed is at least 1/100th of a second. If you have zoomed the lens to a focal length of 200 millimeters, then make sure the shutter speed is at least 1/200th of a second. Number 5, image stabilization. Another way to minimize camera shake is to turn on image stabilization. It is a switch on the lens. In some cameras, like a Nikon, this is called VR, vibration reduction. Number 6, aperture. One of the reasons that your photos may appear out of focus is because you're using a wide aperture, for example, f/4. If you want all of the elements of the scene to be tack sharp from front to back, then you'll need to dial up a smaller aperture, such as f/16 or f/22. This means you'll get a wider depth of field. Number 7, lens quality. However, the sweet spot for most lenses is on a mid-range aperture setting, such as f8 or f11. When you stop down to a small aperture, such as f/22, you will lose image quality because of diffraction. The reason for this is that the edges of the diaphragm blades in the lens tend to disperse the light. Essentially, if you need optimum sharpness, invest in good quality lens. You definitely get what you pay for. Number 8, live view. If you're shooting landscapes and aren't in a hurry, use the LCD display. Most DSLRs have a cool feature called live view. This means on your display, it can show up to 10 times larger. Now you can accurately focus on a specific element within your scene. Number 9, viewfinder. If you're using a viewfinder, make sure it's correctly adjusted to your eyesight. Most cameras have a dioptric dial to fine-tune this. Number 10, try a tripod. If you're serious about getting pin-sharp shots, buy a tripod. Although one can easily bump the tripod while activating the shutter. This is especially critical in long exposure shots. To avoid this, use the cable release, or the poor man's version, the humble self-timer. At the end of the video, download the free PDF checklist. And if you found this video inspiring, click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching!